Ladies, if she's not willing to try your baked goods, she's not the one. And that is not a euphemism, I mean it literally. If your girlfriend has baked some pastries and she wants you to try them, then you try them. Even if you have a deadly allergy to one of the ingredients in said pastry, then you make your peace with death and you try them. This is called commitment. This is called the lesbian way. And she can serve more of those pastries at your funeral. And you can smile down upon her from the afterlife, which doesn't exist probably. And that's why I'm taking as many nature walks, reading as many books, and petting as many cats as I can before I go to sleep in the dirt. Welcome to a video. I'm back with another Alexandra Swarren's lesbian holiday film review, baby. At this point, she is carrying the lesbian holiday film genre on her back, and she will release a lesbian holiday film every single year, or so help her God. She saw the lack of lesbian holiday films, slammed her fist down on the counter and said, "Not on my watch." I mean, this film is more of a all the holidays film rather than a holiday film, but still, it counts. There's a Christmas tree in one scene. I mean, it counts. Honestly, I thought this film was really cute. The chemistry between Sam and Bailey left me blushing. To be fair, I am a human marshmallow, a woman of feelings, if you will. Lesbian feelings. Terrible feelings. No correlation between the two. Oh god, my lesbian feelings are the only reason I get out of bed in the morning at all. I think what I appreciate the most about Swarren's films is that she always brings the big cliche romantic moments that are signature to so many straight rom-coms and holiday films into her work. And it's so healing and heartwarming to see those moments in lesbian cinema. A nice, refreshing change from the intense emotional devastation we usually get. Just saying, it's nice to have some choice. You know, variety is the Spice Girls of life. A band which broke up because of intense emotional devastation caused by lesbianism, quite literally. The circle of life. I also love the whole two friends who are so right for each other, but they're dating other people who are wrong for them trope. To me, friends to lovers just feels so much more forbidden than enemies to lovers. I mean, think about it. If you try to kiss your enemy and it goes wrong, it doesn't matter because they already hate you. They're your enemy. But if you try to kiss your friend and it goes wrong, oh boy, the stakes are so much higher and there is no coming back from that. I'm a fragile Victorian baby bird with tuberculosis. I could never take that kind of rejection. I could not. Anyway, hi guys, welcome to a video, and in today's video, I'm just going to be reviewing the film The Holiday Club, written and directed by Alexandra Swarren's. The Holiday Club follows Sam, a woman who hates the holidays, and Bailey, a woman who loves the holidays. On a lonely Valentine's Day, the two meet cute, quickly bond and become friends. But with every passing holiday Sam and Bailey spend together, they find themselves falling further in love with each other. Nice. Let's get into it. The strongest aspects of this film are undoubtedly the chemistry between the two leads, the emotionally nuanced performances, and the film's overall grounded, authentic feel. Alexandra Swarren's and Max Shealy have a palpable connection. As I said earlier, I was blushing all throughout this film. And as a bonus, they're also both emotionally intelligent actors, which really elevates their scenes together. In fact, their emotional acting alone really tells a story in itself, and that alongside their very noticeable chemistry essentially carries this film. I've noticed Swarren's has a talent for building romantic tension in her productions, and The Holiday Club is no exception. It's brimming with a lot of small, subtle moments of connection between Sam and Bailey that help create that tension and will have you screaming, "Just kiss already," at the screen. I especially loved the record shop scene where the unspoken yearning between the two of them was so intense. I felt like I was intruding. That scene just says so much through emotional acting alone, and it's those vulnerable and charged moments that make The Holiday Club so engaging. After City of Trees and Looking for Her, it does feel a bit strange to see Swarren's acting opposite someone who isn't Olivia Buckle in a lesbian holiday film, especially since they're such a perfect magic magical pairing. I think after looking for her, the Holiday Club had quite a lot to kind of live up to. But for me, I think Alex and Mac did a decent enough job that I didn't find myself kind of missing or comparing this film to Swarin's previous productions. And the Holiday Club does stand on its own. I didn't feel like I was just watching a rehash of City of Trees or Looking for Her in different packaging. As is signature to Swarin's work, the Holiday Club captures a lot of authentic connective moments. You really feel as though you're watching real people have real interactions, as opposed to actors giving performances, which is refreshing and compelling. I really appreciate that Swarin's gives her productions room to breathe and lets her actors, including herself, embody the moment and react in an organic way, which is what makes them so unique and interesting. From the outtakes, you can actually see the level of freedom and improv that was given to the actors in this film, and I think it made all of the difference. As most of you already know, because I say it in every other review, I am a human marshmallow and a huge sucker for romance. So personally, I really appreciated all of the kind of smaller connective moments between Sam and Bailey, as well as the bigger romantic gestures between them too. As I said earlier, we don't see a lot of these kind of big romantic cliche gestures and moments in lesbian cinema. So I really love that Swarens brings that to the lesbian cinema table in her work. And I also give this film points for its happy ending. Sam renting out the cinema and the thoughtfulness in her speech to Bailey was really cute and touching and very lesbian. The Holiday Club is also part of a new wave of lesbian rom-coms which aren't tied to a coming out narrative, which is really refreshing. We don't have a lot of lesbian rom-coms, but off the top of my head, I feel like most of the ones that we do have involve coming out or same-sex relationships being an issue for whatever reason in the narrative. So the normalization of lesbianism in the Holiday Club is another of the film's pluses. On a technical level, I mean, I think the Holiday Club is clean enough for a low-budget film. There's nothing to really complain about. I do, however, have some criticisms in relation to the writing and narrative structure of this film. So it is somewhat frustrating that Sam and Bailey take so long to get together and to see the light. But in fairness, that is the whole point of the film. It's a slow burn, friends to lovers arc. And the fact that it's so frustrating is a testament to how good of a job Swarens does with building up romantic tension. However, the chemistry and connection between Sam and Bailey was so strong, and the chemistry and the connection that they had to their respective partners was so weak that it made the way that they resisted each other for so long feel disingenuous or unbelievable. The obstacles to Sam and Bailey's relationship also felt incredibly contrived. I know Swarens was trying to contrast how wrong Kayla was for Sam with how right Bailey was for Sam, but the contrast was so jarring and on the nose that it ended up feeling ridiculous. I mean, Kayla and Sam had less than zero chemistry and connection. It was in the minus. And their relationship was so diminished. I mean, we weren't really shown anything of their relationship or connection after their terrible first date. We were only told about it through dialogue. That it felt super contrived for the sake of the plot. Whereas Bailey and Sam have this incredible connection and chemistry and are basically in love and dating before it's even made official. And all of this really lowered the emotional stakes, made the film feel unbalanced, and the writing feel lazy in places. Honestly, I think Kayla could have been taken out of this film altogether and it would still have been the same film. That's how insignificant and pointless her character felt. And I'm aware of what her character's purpose was and that it's a rom-com, so it's not that deep. But it was really jarring how Sam and Bailey felt like fully fleshed out humans, and all of the other characters felt like two-dimensional plot devices instead of real people with a genuine place in the narrative. And I did feel like this lowered the intelligence of the film slightly. I also thought that Sam and Bailey's fallout felt very vague and half-baked. I mean, sure, some weirdness and readjustment is normal after taking the leap from friends to lovers, but considering these two had gotten so close and had built up such a good connection. The complete breakdown in communication between them felt out of character, poorly written and contrived. I mean, honestly, the breakdown in communication between them felt like it was thrown in there for the sake of needing a reason to break them apart in order to bring them back together at the end, which I don't even think was really needed. To me, the ending would have worked just as well and been just as cute without the reconciliation aspect resulting from the breakdown in communication. So yes, I think that if more care had been taken with the writing around Sam and Bailey's fallout and the obstacles in the way of their relationship, the big bringing them back together moment at the end would have felt so much more satisfying. Overall, if you're looking for a more grounded, low-key holiday film brimming with tension, romance and chemistry, you may well enjoy The Holiday Club. Like I said, it's not a perfect production. It certainly would have benefited from some fine-tuning here and there, but its weaker aspects don't overshadow its more positive ones or diminish the glowing heart of the film. Nice. Okay guys, if you've seen The Holiday Club, let me know what you thought of it down in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe for instant disappointment, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.